Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel OCS Kolkata. My name is Shananda and today we are having one of our current Kolkata student. Her name is Mihika Saha. Just few days back we received her IELTS scorecard and she really scores very good. That is really sufficient for her higher education from any overseas countries. So today we are going to discuss about her experience, about her IELTS training and about the counseling part that she is having with us. So welcome Mika, how are you?
Thank you ma'am, I'm good. How are you?
I am fine. By the way, those who didn't subscribe our channel till now, so we are requesting you, please subscribe our channel. So we will be quite motivated and we can share more and more videos and that will be quite beneficial for all of you. So here we will start Mika.
Yes.
So just tell me about yourself.
My name is Mihika Saha and I'm in grade 12. My stream is commerce and this year I have decided to study abroad after I finished my 12th examination. I dream to pursue BBA from Australia as per my guidance from Fujar sir.
So how is your experience about your counseling part with us?
Initially, I was guided and counseled by Shujar sir. He told me about the opportunities and scope studying abroad, which was my dream since I passed my 10th board examination. I was panicky about deciding to go outside India and study there, but Shujar sir really comforted me about it and boosted my confidence. And hereby I'm here to study and discuss on studying abroad. So after I give my 12th examination, I have decided to study abroad as I said. So Shujar sir has told me about universities and scopes and courses that are ideal for me, and that's why I chose BBA as my course that I want to apply for, and that's it.
Okay, so have you already chosen the country you want to pursue your higher education?
Yes, Shujar sir has helped me a lot in this and I was confused which country to choose. I have chosen Australia because Australia has PR opportunities for students and also there are part-time job opportunities, so which is beneficial for any student. The qualities of the universities are also good. They rank in the they are the top universities in the world. Yes, they also provide excellent education to the students. Hence, I have chose Australia to study abroad.
Okay. So how come you know about OCS?
I have come to know about OCS last year from my family friend. So last year I had come over here for consultancy purpose, and hence I had decided to do my IELTS preparation from here as well.
Okay, so actually I'm already having your scorecard right now. I can see you really scored very well and I'm really happy for that.
Thank you.
So just share some of your experience about your IELTS training and about your preparation.
In pandemic, the preparation had become a bit difficult, but SC Overseas has provided me with online classes, and Shananda ma'am as well as Sahil sir had also helped me to get good score. Ma'am had given me tasks every day to be solved, and she used to tell me to do it and submit it to her. I would do all the tasks from reading, writing, listening, and to submit it to her by next day, and she would check it and give it to me and tell me what are my mistakes, and she would give me tips about it, how to write it better, or she would help me in this. And Sahil sir also took my speaking test. In this way, I scored good band.
Actually, while I'm taking your class, I'm quite confident that you will score good. But still, I want you to share some of your experience while you are preparing yourself, because that will be quite beneficial for our future students who are now preparing for their IELTS examination.
Starting from speaking test, speaking is basically knowing how to speak. if one knows how to speak, she should stand in front of the mirror and do the practice, or she can take the help of their parents and practice with them, or with friends via phone call. So this way they can improve their speaking. Speaking is basically it could be on any topic. So we shouldn't get nervous while we are speaking. We can speak like it is true that we do not have vast knowledge about everything we are given the topic on. So we need to speak confidently. That's it. We need to have good stock of words and vocabulary. Which you helped me. You used to send me list of words which helped me. So in this way we can get good score in speaking. And
actually, that is the point. That's why I always used to say in my all the videos to all of the students. Suppose it is not your general knowledge test. It's just your English language test. Whatever she is saying, that is quite correct. It will be just based on your English. So whatever you are having on your mind, you just speak it with the full of confidence. Nothing to worry if you are not aware of the topic. That doesn't matter. Just say in a good English. That the thing will only matter. And she really scored very good in speaking, and I'm really happy for that. Now coming to the next part.
Starting with listening. Listening is very easy. Compared to all the tasks, I find listening to be the easiest one. And in listening, we have the 3 tasks. The task one is very easy. So what I usually do is I skip reading the questions of task 1. It might not sound authentic, but this is what I do, because task 1 is very easy. It's between it is a communication between 2 persons. It could be a college administrator and a student, or a manager of a hotel and a customer. So it is very easy. So I usually save 30 seconds or 1 minute and use that particular time for reading the second passage. And when it comes to the second passage, what I do is I get 30 seconds or 1 minute. Then I use that time in reading the second one, or save it for the third one.
Exactly.
So because the third one is actually complex, they have MCQ pattern which is confusing. So in this way I solve the listening part. In listening part, one needs to be very concentrated, because the audio will be played only once. So she shouldn't be looking here and there in the examination hall. This is the thing with listening. And
so that is what we have already shared in our previous video for the listening part particularly, that just go through the questions before while listening to the audios. So she have already achieved her success by following the same tricks. Then coming to the next part, the reading.
I personally find reading to be the most complex one, because in reading it is actually solving comprehensions which we do in schools, but in IELTS the questions are a little bit confusing, which means that the options that are given to the question seems the same. So that really confuses students about to choose which one is the correct answer. So what I do in reading is, actually this tip I got from Shujoy sir. He told me to save time from the first 2 comprehensions or the first 2 passages. He told me that from the first task I should save 5 minutes, where I'm allotted 20 minutes for each task. So saving 5 minutes from the first task and 3 minutes from the second one, I save 8 minutes, which I can utilize to read the passage or use more time in the third one, because the third one is complicated. And in this way I scored a band of 6 in reading, which is okay
Actually.
So yeah.
So you can find, we have already discussed in our previous video the same thing. It's about the true, false, not given and yes or not given, the most confusing part, and most of the students are having problem with that particular session. If you want to get more information or more tips and tricks about that, please contact with us. Here we are to help you out. She has already got a efficient marks in reading for her admission. So I think from her experience and from our experience, we will be quite able to help you out for getting a good score in reading as well. By the way, here I'm requesting you, if you still didn't subscribe our channel, so please subscribe it and just motivate us to share more and more videos like this. That will be quite beneficial for all the students who are now planning for their abroad studies. Now let's discuss about your writing exam. Though I know you are very good in your writing part, and in all of your classes you really done really good, and already that is shown in your bands that you are having in writing. So please share some of your experience, so the other student will be quite motivated with that.
Writing is my strength. I'm very good at it. So I would like to share some tips about writing. That is, there are 2 tasks given. So the first task is about a graphical representation, which is for 20 minutes, and the second one is allotted 40 minutes, which is based on any topic, any general topic. So the one which is allotted for 20 minutes should be completed for 15 minutes, by 15 minutes, so that we can say 5 minutes for the second one, because the second one is a task where you have to think and write, not just read the question and start to write. So if we save the 5 minutes from the first task, we can use the 5 minutes to think about it, about the topic, and then frame a good answer and write it down. So the second one actually has to be written, means we have to write above 250 words. So in this way, if we do it, then we will have a good writing composition. So yes.
And what's about your practice? I mean, how much you have to practice at your home for this?
I have to practice a lot. Usually we do practice writing part if students are there in school, so they usually practice writing part. But like graphical representation is quite easy. It's like almost the same. But about the second task, one needs to think. It could be on any topic, as I say. So it is not necessary that one will have vast knowledge about every topic. So it is about just framing things up and noting it down. So it could be done only by practicing. I used to solve many papers, you know that you used to send me all this, and later you would check it and tell me what are my mistakes and how would I score. So yes.
So that is the thing. So you can get from her experience, and we have already shared that in our previous video, that just don't jump on the topic. First, make it a frame in your mind, then try to elaborate that. So that is a wonderful experiences we had already shared with you. So Mika, do you recommend OCS to other students?
I highly recommend OCS to other students. OCS has really solved all my queries I had about studying abroad, and you were always there to help me. So yes, obviously.
How much will you score us from 1 to 10? What will be the score?
It will be 10, and I believe that you will help me further for studies. So it will be a 10.
So you want to say something to rest of the students?
All I want to say is that if someone wants to pursue higher studies from abroad, one must visit OCS for consultancy and for studying abroad. I highly recommend it because they have really helped me, and they actually solve all your doubts about further studies.
Thank you, Mika, for joining us today. We, the entire OCS team, we are really happy for your achievement in your IELTS examination, and just wish you a best of luck for your upcoming 12th examination and also for your future study.
Thank you.
And we are all confident that you will really do good in that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.